is the leaf of the Panadol plant, and it's very potent. It's a very strong herb, used for many things, including lowering your blood glucose level or lowering your sugar level. It's used for as an anti-inflammatory. It is also used as an anti-expectorant. So if you have a cold and you're coughing, it helps loosen mucus and allow you to bring up that mucus. It's good for pain management as well. I've chewed a couple of leaves in the past when I've had severe pain in my shoulder due to an injury I suffered there, and it has been quite helpful in relieving the pain, even if it was just temporary. But it is also a repellent to certain insects and pests. So I am going to use the leaves of the Panadol plant. Look, see? That's how it looks. This is a must-have in your garden. Yeah, it's a must-have in your garden, and it catches very easily, it grows wildly, it spreads. So I got a tiny piece of it from my neighbor, planted it in a couple of different places, and now I have bushes of this plant, this herb. But it's very, very, very important. So what I have done, I have taken a couple of leaves of the Panadol plant, added a little bit of soap, dish soap, in a bottle, and poured water on it, and I let it sit for a couple of days so that the leaves of the plant dissolve into the soapy solution. And now I'm going to take it and I'm going to spray the plants in the garden that I can see signs of white flies taking them up, and I'm hoping the smell of it will repel them. So yeah, we're gonna go down to the garden and we're gonna work on that as was promised. Where's my manners? Good morning. Welcome to Joyful Living JA Edition. I'm your host, Barbara J. And if you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Special welcome to you. Do not leave without joining our growing group of joy. Not sure what's eating, the leaves, but I suspect it to be those white flies. Sometimes you can see them on the base root of the plant and on the leaves. So I'm gonna spray them here and see what happens. I'll check it back in a couple of days because I love my pastel. I don't want it to be damaged. And not to mention this one, I don't see anything, but I'm gonna give it a spray nonetheless, just in case. Here's another one where you can clearly see that the white flies have taken this one out. Look, I don't know if the reflection is preventing, but yeah, this one is riddled with white flies, so it's gonna get a proper spraying down. Yeah. tiny little June plum tree that I planted from seed. I do not want anything to mess with my June plum tree. So let's see. Alright, so the June plum is done. This big pusstail back here is finished. And now I'm gonna do the lemon tree. Alright, so now back here where the lemon tree is, I noticed that on the very base of the tree, all the way coming up in the branches, are some little white specks. And they look like they could be white fly. Some of the leaves here look like something is starting to get at them. So I'm going to give this a nice treatment. No chemical, just a herb, a little dish soap, and water. Because I want my lemon trees to do well. I want all my trees and plants to do well. The lemon is an important citrus because of the vitamin C, and there's all the little bugs. This is some little black bugs here. And let's see if this will get rid of them. Yeah. Let me go on the other side. Banana leaves. Shade down the leaves. Hopefully this will get rid of anything that is trying. I'm hoping this solution will repel anything that is trying to eat at the leaves of my lemon tree here. So yeah, you know, gardening has taught me a lot in terms of patience, how to be even more observant. Generally, I'm a very observant person, very discerning, not a very patient person. That is something that I am working on. I really don't have patience for nonsense, but patience is a virtue. And so in some things, you just have to exercise the patience and wait. And when it comes to plants, when you have to watch something grow from seeds, when you have to watch things bud from a tiny little thing, and then it comes up and grow into a young plant until it starts to blossom or flower and give, every day you come out, you look forward to seeing what it's doing. You look forward to what nature has imprinted on it. It's just a joy. So in that way, it really teaches you that time really is a powerful instrument of our lives, right? So yeah, so I gave that a nice spray. Now I see a little tree. Look at this. I'm not sure what this is yet. Don't know if you can see that little tree right there, but we didn't plant that. So I'm just gonna let that be until it reveals itself as to what it is. Yeah. All right, joy seekers, I have done what I have set out to do today in the garden, which is to pay attention to those plants that I identify having infestation with white flies. treat them with this solution and come back in a day or so to observe what is happening when, especially when new leaves come out, to see if anything is still eating at it. But this one for sure, man, this pastille for sure had a massive infestation of It's the next day, Joy Seekers, and I'm out for my morning walk. And I'm a little bit late. Usually I come out maybe half hour or so earlier than I am here now. But nevertheless, the sun is out. I can feel the sun on my skin. And it's a beautiful Sunday morning here in the country. And I'm just enjoying the sounds of nature. I hear a cow in the background mooing. I hear the birds chirping. It's just a lot. And I am loving every minute of it. And I am intentionally seeking out this morning the simple things that fills me up and bring me joy. Taking a walk in the countryside. Joyful Living JA edition. Enjoy this walk with me.
I'll tell you something that I have been afraid to say. I have been struggling to believe that you can handle my situation. I have been looking at the size of my problem instead of the size of my God. I have been calculating the odds instead of counting on your power. And I am ashamed of that tonight because I know who you